Uncovering Hidden Messages on the Shroud of Turin. Introduction: a historical enigma. For centuries, the Shroud of Turin has baffled scientists, historians, and believers alike. Is it a sacred relic? A divine message? Or an elaborate medieval forgery? This ancient linen cloth, imprinted with a haunting image of a man, has sparked endless debate. But beyond the visible marks lies something even more intriguing: hidden messages that could change the way we see history. From its first recorded appearance in the 14th century to modern forensic investigations, the shroud has been a source of controversy. But why does it continue to captivate minds worldwide? What secrets does it hold? And could these hidden messages finally give us the answers we seek? Let's uncover the truth together. The image on the shroud, a detailed examination. One of the most puzzling aspects of the shroud is the image itself. Unlike traditional paintings or imprints, the figure on the shroud has depth, resembling a photographic negative. When first photographed in 1898, it stunned the world, because the negative image revealed more detail than the naked eye could see. But how was it made? Some researchers suggest that the image was created by a burst of radiant energy, perhaps a form of radiation unknown to us. Others believe it was the result of a natural chemical reaction between sweat and blood. And yet, no one has been able to recreate the effect using medieval techniques. Despite decades of study, the mystery remains. How did this image come to be? And what more can it tell us? The image on the shroud is not painted or drawn. Under microscopic examination, no brushstrokes or pigment layers are found. The coloration of the fibers is due to oxidation and dehydration of the cellulose, which forms the faint yet striking image. Some theories propose that a form of intense energy, such as ultraviolet light or a burst of radiation, could have been responsible for forming the image, something that aligns with accounts of supernatural events. Various experimental approaches have been taken to recreate the shroud's image. Scientists have attempted to replicate it using heat, chemical reactions, and even laser technology. However, none of these methods have been able to fully reproduce the exact characteristics seen on the shroud. This has led some researchers to suggest that whatever created the image was beyond our current understanding. Hidden messages, clues to the past. Beyond the striking figure, researchers have uncovered hidden markings within the fibers of the shroud. Some claim to see faint Greek and Latin letters near the head and body. Others point to what appears to be ancient coins placed over the eyes, a burial custom dating back to Roman times. Possible inscriptions and symbols. Various image analyses have revealed the presence of faint inscriptions on the cloth. Some researchers suggest that the letters spell out words in Greek and Latin, such as Jesus Nazarene and King. If these markings are real, they could provide valuable clues about the origin of the shroud. Could they be proof of its authenticity? Or are they later additions meant to deceive? Some believe the shroud holds cryptic messages placed there intentionally. In religious circles, it has been linked to biblical prophecies. Could these hidden elements be a divine signature? Or are they simply the result of wear and tear over the centuries? Symbolism and religious interpretations. Many religious scholars believe that the hidden inscriptions and symbols on the shroud serve as messages of faith. Some link the markings to biblical texts, suggesting that the shroud itself is a testament to Christ's resurrection. The presence of specific symbols, such as crosses or Greek letters, adds further intrigue to this theory. The shroud's origins, fact or fiction? Where did the shroud come from? Its first confirmed mention dates back to the 1300s in France. However, some claim it existed long before, possibly originating in the Middle East. Could it be the burial cloth of Jesus Christ, as many believe? In 1988, radiocarbon dating tests suggested the shroud was from the medieval period, roughly between 1260 and 1390. But critics argue that the sample used was taken from a repaired section of the fabric, contaminated over the centuries. If this is true, then the dating results may be flawed. Alternative theories on the shroud's origin. Some suggest the shroud was created by Leonardo da Vinci as an early experiment in photography. Others claim it is an elaborate medieval relic, designed to attract pilgrims. But with so much debate, how can we separate fact from fiction? Certain historical records indicate that a cloth bearing a similar image was venerated in the Byzantine Empire as early as the 6th century. Could this be the same shroud that later appeared in France? Some scholars believe the shroud may have been smuggled out of Constantinople during the Crusades. The enduring legacy, the shroud today. Despite the controversy, the shroud remains one of the most studied and venerated objects in history. Millions of people travel to see it, hoping for a glimpse of the divine. Whether one believes in its authenticity or not, its impact on faith, science, and culture is undeniable. The shroud has inspired countless books, documentaries, and films. It continues to fuel the imagination of artists and theologians alike. But perhaps its greatest legacy is the question it leaves us with: what if it truly is the burial cloth of Christ? The mystery endures. And maybe, just maybe, the hidden messages within the shroud will one day reveal the truth. Until then, the debate continues. What do you believe? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into history's greatest mysteries.